Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hippo here, and welcome to another part of Nobody Asked Me But I Still Wanna Say. So, I put in some background video as a footage of Holocure Self-Defense, since I like this game and I wanna farm a little bit of resources to maybe make another video about it. And since I have an urge to make a video every day, I don't know, I'm still kinda addicted to that stuff. There are an X that every day I feel like an urge to make a video, and it drives me to at least do something. So today I want to talk about a thing that was bothering me for like months and ask you a question. Do you feel like everything is meaningless? As for me, I finished my PhD as I told before, and I have a lot of opportunities to go, but I feel like everything I did before and everything that I wanted to look forward to is just meaningless, meaning that no matter what I do, no matter like what I think, I won't be satisfied, I won't be happy, and it feels like I spent all my life pursuing someone else's dream, not my dream. Or I did stuff that everybody wants, but not what I want, like ended up in the void where I can't tell what I like, what I dislike, what I want to do next, and what is good for me, or maybe what is not good for me, and doing anything feels like staying at one point, and I don't even know if I go to work or to do something else in the future, that I would be satisfied with it or not. If you felt something like that before, maybe you have to slow down and look upon what you did in your life before and what's inspiring you, what you can do in the future, and what will bring you kind of result. As I'm doing now, I'm trying to do the same stuff. So as I'm looking back to my past, I spent like my whole life studying, and the past 10 years I studied organic chemistry, which I came to just by an accident. After high school, I didn't know where to go. I studied in a medical chemistry kind of school, and I wanted to continue as a biochemist or like a doctor, but I felt more leaning like more towards biochemistry, but I didn't have enough points after my final exam. Yes, in my country we have like a big final exam after you graduated from a school that determines whether you're eligible to go to university for free or not, and determined by the points you can enroll into one of the universities that you have in your city, or like you can move to another city and enroll for university there. But if you have like a high points that allows you to, and during some life circumstances, as always, I didn't get enough points in the mass exam, so I failed. I mean, I kind of failed it, and I failed to go to university that I wanted to, and I ended up in the other university that I continued study for the rest of my like a whole educational path. And since I finished my bachelor degree, I wanted to go and find work, but people in my university persuaded me to continue, and they said that that would be good, so you will get a higher education and finding a job will be much easier. And then, since I told this earlier, COVID struck, and I wanted to see what the organic chemistry work as a scientist is, and I couldn't see and felt the work of a scientist in organic chemistry in the master's course, because the COVID, everybody stayed at home and we haven't got any practice. I decided to stay to get my PhD, because people promised me a lot of stuff, they said that I would get a job there, that everything would be alright, but as all things in my life, circumstances was not so good, and I just started there. But I didn't track any jobs, or I didn't find any great connections that will probably lead me to the career path in the future, because I was dumb. And that happened because I went with the flow of life, I think, and I didn't do some kind of decision that will maybe go against the flow of real life. So I just did what felt nice, and I did what people told me to do. And I'm not like complaining about my life in this video and my life decisions. I just want to build some background for you to like better understand and see why I'm talking about this in this way. And if anybody have the same circumstances, I want to share my thoughts and how you can deal with this kind of circumstances, how I'm dealing with it right now, I want to share this. So first of all, you have to think that, as I said before in the previous video, all experience that you get, no matter negative, positive or neutral, is an experience, and you should think about the past and you should not live by the past. That are two different things. So before I lived by the past, I recall like a lot of past scenarios, a lot of past actions, and I lived by that feeling of past. You shouldn't get only emotions and stuff. What should you get from the past is only methodical experience, or like skills or information that you can get from the past. And if you want to recycle something from the past or like rethink, it should be not feelings that I did before and not some pointless like decision that you did in the past. It should be something useful, information that would be useful, skills, anything that you can recall as useful stuff. So in my situation, I got a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience, I got a lot of working with databases, chemistry in general, with biology, a little bit of physics, etc. I mean, I just remember that I was kind of studying quantum mechanics and astrophysics as well. It was so bloody satisfying. And eventually, something that I saw as a miracle before, I see now as a scientific fact, so I got a little smarter, and something that I thought that a miracle and that I cannot explain, I can explain now, how awfully it might sound. And eventually, when you're studying, you get not only the primer skill that you study for, but you get some side skills, side tasks kinda, or additional skills that you can get. You build up quite a background that shapes you in the way that you are, and you have a lot of experience that you either did not acknowledge yet, or you haven't thought about that good side that the past brought you. You should really look upon your past and think that you have all good stuff, and you don't have to feel about the bad stuff. You have to recycle it and take only useful stuff from the past. If you feel shy or like not comfortable to do something either new or like something that you would think that would cause you a bad outcome, I would advise you to go and try. Trying new things is good, and as for one of my favorite animes, Grand Blue said, you never know until you try. So until you try, you never know what the outcome would be. And if you think like 100% that path that you choose will give you anything wrong, you might be wrong as well. If you played XCOM games like Enemy Unknown, Enemy Within, and whatever XCOM games there are there, you're fighting against aliens. Simply put, yeah, you're fighting against aliens. This is a strategy game that plays step by step, and when you fire at an enemy, there is a chance that you will miss. I mean, a lot of times you get like 99% that you will strike an enemy, but there is 1% that you will miss. And a lot of times you can get this 1% and you will be missing by 1%. Or if you have like 1% of hitting an enemy, and if you get this 1%, if you hit an enemy, that would be a huge game changer for you. You should stick to this 1% and eventually it will proc. Sometimes life is random and sometimes this 1% will proc. So if you have anything in your life that's happening, you just should really try it, because XCOM games told me 1% is really huge chance, and whether you want it or not, it will proc for you, and you should try to do different things. Because if you're sitting like in one place and doing nothing, you're getting nowhere at all. And if you try to do something, you will get somewhere, and would eventually this stuff will give you some kind of experience that nobody won't eat you, nobody would do anything bad to you, at least for trying. If you get a job, if you start doing something, it will make something more positive, it will make a move at least. For the system, in like general, for the system to be stable in like science and stuff, I might be wrong, but I told how I see this. You should have a low energy and a maximum distribution, that called entropy and enthalpy, as I correctly remember. So you can say like maximum chaos of the system and the low energy of the system. So if you're standing still and doing nothing, you would have like a low energy level, but distribution or like randomness of the system would be low, and your system would not be as stable as it would be if distribution or like entropy would be high, and you would feel that something is not right. I mean, this feeling that if you're staying relaxed or like doing nothing for like the whole week, you feel that something is not right. That's the feeling that your randomness of the system is too low. But if you distribute yourself to like different things, if you pick up different jobs, side projects and stuff, you would waste a lot of energy, and the average energy of the system would be high because you consume a high of energy and you waste high energy to do different stuff, and the system wouldn't be stable too. So you need to do something but at a certain pace that would not exhaust you, and you have to choose a direction that you could follow, and eventually if you think that this is not the right direction, you can just easily switch to another one. And since I talked in the last video that called like an age or something, the video about the age, so age doesn't matter. If you think that you're too old to do something, that's not the case, that is not true. Maybe biologically you could be for some people too old, but you should not care about that stuff, and you can do anything at any age. Since we live in the 21st century, we have a lot of opportunities to choose from. So as for me, I would do something to proceed to like do something with my job, something with stuff that I'm doing. I mean, I'm close to my 30 years old. I mean, it's not that close, but it's closer than when I was 20 years old, and I'm starting to put more attention and to put more time in YouTube, but other people said that that's a waste of time. I don't think it is, because every time if you think that that stuff is not a fit for you, you can just switch and do something else. The point of this video is not motivational, as I said earlier. Like, I don't want to give motivational stuff to help you grow or do something. I just wanted to share my thoughts and maybe to structure them to help myself and maybe help another people who like in the same situation or just wanna to listen to someone, because when I was like younger, when I was in high school, I like to listen to people saying about stuff in their life, sharing their thoughts, sharing their life path, etc. And since this stuff, I guess, shaped me in the person who am I now, or like helped me to deal with some kind of circumstances, I hope this video could help you too. Or if it's not, if you're not in the same circumstances, you can just see which person I am. So I think I will end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like it, punch the like button and leave a comment about today. How was your day? Was it good or was it bad? I hope you had a great day and you would have a great day tomorrow. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of me speaking about stuff, playing different games, and don't forget to ring the bell to be notified when the new video is ready and when the new video is out. So, Hippos out.
You're looking pretty good today.